into a wand. I know why. You're not messing up the head. You need to switch the head into a flat head. Then you need to put in the arms, and then you roll it up into it. And you're leaving cracks. Don't leave lots of cracks. I'm going to read green on green. These are green on green. Can you read green on green to me?
Excuse me. It's the unfinished former BrandSmart building. Last I knew, it was owned by members of the Abdiana family, a Pakistani American family that owns a Abdiana futon empire, and now they've gone into real estate. You don't hear much about futons anymore, mainly because futons are kind of uncomfortable. People come to realize that. Oops. There's Warnell Road. Leads into Brookside. We're in Waldo. Waldo is kind of a, I don't know, village / trolley stop. I think a big part of the reason the city expanded this way is because of the trolley tracks, which were right to the right there. All of this area was developed by J.C. Nichols, who developed the Plaza, I do believe. I love these houses down here. Excuse me. This little park area between Warnell Road and where the neighborhoods begin only existed because that's where the trolleys ran down. Now the tracks have been taken out and it's been turned into a trail. I hope someday the streetcar will come through here and take advantage of the grading that's been done and the engineering work, and they could put the walking trail next to the streetcar tracks. And now we're in Brookside. Excuse me.
I wish this was real magic and it's fake.
Brookside, I believe, was also developed by J.C. Nichols. It's a pleasant little shopping district, mainly a lot of local stores. There's a few, quite a few chains in here now. Whoops. I don't know why my time-lapse camera turned off. We're following essentially the old trolley tracks. past a park that has the sledding hill that everybody calls Suicide Hill.
At least it's not bad. It has Mickey's finger. What's that? 2 months ago,
There off to the right, it's a big sledding hill. You might even see people sledding down it. Yep, there's a few. Again, that green space over to the right is the area where the trolley tracks used to run. Green space. More like a white space now. And the homes are getting bigger and more luxurious as we come into the country club Plaza. A shopping district developed by J.C. Nichols. This area here to the right is University of Missouri at Kansas City. It's like a little mini college town right there, and then the university is right to a block to the east here. Brookside Boulevard is now transitioning into Main Street. Actually, technically Main Street runs straight, but it doesn't go continuously, and it's to the west of here about a block, so we just kind of merge onto Main Street. I don't know, around here all the streets are mixed up around. It's like the city goes straight north-south and then hits the Westport Plaza area and gets jumbled up. And actually the city does not run straight north and south. If you look at a map of Kansas City, they laid it out, all the roads out, not true north, but magnetic north, I do believe, which was a mistake. So the roads run at an angle. It's a historic quirk of Kansas City. So whoever surveyed it and developed it laid it out with a compass and not using true north as their bearing. When they laid out the city grid, this church right here, Community Christian Church, is a Frank Lloyd Wright design building. We are now on Main Street. We're going to hit 39th Street, head west to our destination, which is Downbeat Coffee House. say hi to Miss M if she's open today. Sometimes, with one person working, the owner working, sometimes things happen. They have to take care of business and there's nobody to babysit the shop. And if that's the case, then we'll go see Mr. Jim over at Sister Ann's. Got our backup plan. Ha ha ha. Actually, 39th Street isn't so as interesting as passing through Westport. So we'll go right through the heart of the oldest part of Kansas City, the original town that Kansas City was built around. The old pioneer outfitting city of Westport, Missouri. So named because it was like a port looking out over a sea of prairie, which many people consider to be not really a part of the United States, just territory, Indian land. And so I'm going to try and do this. Oh, good. The sign says Monday through Friday. So I'm making a legal turn. And Westport from the 1960s on was redeveloped as a historic boutique kind of district. Lots of bars and restaurants and boutique type shops. And over the years it's had the most recent 20 years it's had a lot of decline in interest in the boutique shops and stuff, and this is the main boutique-y area of Westport. I remember a lot of stores that were here. Arizona Trading Company is still there, but a lot of long-running stores have been here and now have gone. Oh, that antique store is still there. The corner restaurant is gone. That was a Westport tradition for a long time. And here's Westport and Broadway. There's another coffee shop I like to go to, Broadway Cafe, but they've been takeout only during the beerfluenza epidemic. And we're going to turn right here in the main crossroads of Westport and Pennsylvania. One of the oldest buildings in the city is right there on the corner, Kelly's. At one time, one of the Boones, related to Daniel Boone, was part owner of that building. I always forget, and I can go and read the plaque on the wall of the building. It's a historic plaque, talks about its history. I always forget it. Unfortunately, I know at one time they sold African Americans as slaves in there before the Civil War, so it's not the best history always. There's Westport Coffee House. I go there sometimes too. 39th Street. It's a Kansas City Indian Center. I think they're still in business. It looks it. They do a lot of things representing first Americans. Oh, the car washes are full. I should go. I'm kind of not wanting to go to the car wash because the lines are really long. Our cars are covered in salt. Saya, what are we doing? You can see from here the University of Kansas Hospital. A little boutique area that's formed all along this street. Again, stores, restaurants. The southwest corner there is Missy B's, which is over on the left. Next to that was a long running restaurant called Nichols Lunch, which shut down a few years ago and has kind of struggled to keep restaurants in ever since. Now it's Casey Kitchen and Pizzeria. Where did I learn how to talk? That Missy B's on the corner is serves the LGBTQ clientele. I can't even say it. Missy B's now open. Coming upon our coffee shop across the street from the Loretto, which is sort of I believe the Loretto was a convent at one time, and now it's a meeting space. That's Miss Emily to you. Or Downbeat is the name of her shop. You don't call people by their first name, Luke. Unless they are a kid like you. Miss M is fine. Alright, I'm going to end the stream here. We're here, we're queer, get used to it. Hee hee. Miss M doesn't have any children. She sort of had a couple of children, but those were the children of her significant other, Mr. Bird. Alrighty.